This can easily turn into a gem shards sound, because I think what makes the Must Die bass unique is that it switches between sort of two sounds. It makes this wing wong wing wong wing wong sort of sound, goes back and forth between two different states, and I think we can achieve that by either moving the cutoff here a little bit back and forth during the modulation, so something like that happens. I think that's kind of cool. Or we could even move between 12 and 24 here. So I guess we'd have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put this into the middle, modulate this up, and yeah, with 12. Oh no, or 6. Yeah, now this goes up an octave and down an octave. I think that's a cool version to make the gem shards bass. I'm actually gonna save this patch. This is not that useless. Stream gem shards patch saved. Though the sub region here is really messy. I'd make an extra sub for that and just leave it like this, probably. Most of this mud here actually comes from vocodecs. Where to deactivate vocodecs. That's much cleaner. It doesn't sound so bad, actually. So vocodecs is not a must here. Just really messes up the low end here. Since I like without any effects, it sounds like this. Not that great in the... Maybe we can do some first EQing here, first aid. But yeah. As you see, this patch only really works with a bunch of effects on it. I think most of the drive comes from Om's side here, where I don't distort anything in the low part till, like, I think till 300 Hertz. I'm not distorting anything at all. There's no distortion algorithm selected here, and then I distort the top end. And then I compress and EQ. Were you the one singing in Never Gonna Die? Yeah, in the second verse I'm singing. But right, will you show me how you made the super saw lead on your Quantum remix, please? The same way I did the super saw in my tutorial, pretty much. There are other cabinet simulators. Yeah, maybe cabinet simulators can work there as well. Can you show us some sounds for chords other than super saws? Sure, simple saws or anything. Like for chords, I also like to play chords with very plucky sounds, or pretty much anything. You can also do them with a sync saw or squares. Like... Sometimes in tracks I like to do chords with just a saw wave, then filter it down a little bit, just to like this, and then put some reverb on this, quite some reverb, high density, and then just put some soft chords with this. Maybe sooner or later turn up the cutoff. Or what else can we do? Maybe even put some vibrato on that. What? How to chord progression? I couldn't. That's hard to explain for me. Have you thought about making progressive house or electro house? I've done a lot of progressive house attempts. Like, I can show you. maybe that's funny. Is it here? The supernova thing? Maybe the trillions thing? Oh yeah, that's here. I made a bunch of attempts to do that. One of the tracks is actually released under with who did it? Kubrick. They do progressive house, and I worked on a track with those. Yeah, this is some progressive house that I have been doing for fun. No, this is not released. I wish it was. It's not finished yet, so no way to release it yet. Any other funny things? I worked on some post dubstep, though. This still needs some. So this still needs some stuff. Someone says, Virtual Riot, you're obviously a very talented pianist. Any tutorials you can recommend to learn all those wonderful scales and chords? I don't know any tutorials on YouTube on that. I had piano lessons. I think that is the best way to learn that. It's hard to explain on tutorials, and especially on streams. Because you never know where to start, and it's so much, and it needs a lot of practice by yourself as well. Just really get piano lessons if you want. I think piano and guitar lessons are the best to get music theory knowledge. Do you still love dominoes? Yeah, but I don't do them anymore. But lately, that was very cool. When I was at a club in Cologne, in Bootshaus, there were some guys who came up to me and were like, hey, you had that YouTube channel, Stolen Troll 32, where you did dubstep, where you did domino videos. Oh, both start with the D. Maybe that's a coincidence. Where you did domino videos. We are another YouTube channel you used to follow, and they were, I think they were about 20 or 19 years old, 20 years old, still doing dominoes. And I was like, oh, cool. Yay, you. Keep on doing that. Can you explain the advantages of Cubase over Ableton? I don't have any. The advantages for me are, I know Cubase, I don't know Ableton that much. So in Cubase, I know what I'm doing, and I can do what I, like when I have an idea, I know how to do that in Cubase fairly fast. And in Ableton, I'd be like, what was the button for this again? And where did I click for that? And stuff. Yeah. Can you make a drop in less than 10 minutes? That would be a cool challenge. Do we have time for that? And would I be allowed to use a drum loop because drums take so long? But that would be funny. I should put on a timer and try to do a drop in 10 minutes. Let me see where my timer is. I should have a timer here, shouldn't I? Timer, there we go. Yes, I still eat Cinnamon Crunch. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna load my initial project, and then we are gonna make a drop in less than, in 10 minutes. Getting the showing of the Getting Real project would be cool, maybe for the next stream, since I only want to do till 10 today, so only 30 minutes left for the stream, because I really want to, I only want to do 2 hours today. This is just dedicated to the release of the Remix EP tomorrow, which I have to mention again. This is like a commercial coming in every 30 minutes. Tomorrow, the We're Not Alone Remix EP on Disciple Recordings. Be sure to check it out. Contains the Virtual Riot VIP remix, High Maintenance Liquid Drum and Bass remix, and the remix contest winner, Phase 1, with his remix of Virtual Riot We're Not Alone. Okay. Just wanted to do this as serious as possible. Please say a sentence in German. Ahaha. Kommst du etwa aus Deutschland? Willst du was Deutsches hören? Ich könnte auch irgendwas mit Weißwurst und Sauerkraut sagen, damit es für die Amis lustig ist. Und Oktoberfest. Okay, enough of that. For my college assignment we have to do a remix composition and they gave us We're Not Alone stems. Cool! That's funny, why not? That's cool to hear. That I like that. Do you make a collection of sounds before you start producing? Sometimes. Depends. Sometimes I just sit down and make sounds and don't want to start composing like a whole project. I just work on sounds and export those, or record a kitchen, edit those sounds, load them in, save them as samples, and then later on use them in a track. So I have sort of my own library and my own presets that I don't sell and that I use myself. Okay, let's do the make a drop in 10 minutes thing. Let's see how that works. Okay, so here we go. And I have my preset project here. And I can't look into the chat that much. Can you show us how to make a heavy but simple growl bass? Yeah, I guess this is gonna happen now. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, let's turn the track tempo to 140 BPM. Let's set the side chaining to half-time beat already. Baboosh, nope, not like that. Baboosh, baboosh. Okay, we have 4 bars here. There's battery. Let's make a quick drum loop. I don't have the samples loaded in yet, but this is on 8ths, I need this on 16ths. Kick, snare, kick, snare, kick. I think this is gonna work. Kick, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, kick, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat. Copy that. Come on, over here. Additional hi-hats go. I'm not gonna use a drum loop. I gotta do this as fast as possible. Additional hi-hats go here and here. Furthermore, while I'm at it, I have massive. We need a chord on the one. Something like that. Just that on the one. Here again, this is already going through the side chaining. Yeah, let's load up some drum samples real quick from my folder. Do I have the VR drums folder? Yes, with my favorite kick samples. Barely live kick drum, really fast. Must die snare. Favorite hi-hats. Come on, I need you now. This is what you've been training for. Okay, open hi-hat. Turn down the hi-hats a bit. We're at 1 minute 30. Crash. So did I delete something? Yeah. Crash cymbals. We're at 1 minute 40. Crash cymbals. No, not under miss under cymbals. Come on. Where are they? There you go. I need you. I need you shorter. Yeah, just like that. You are going through the second output, which is going through the side chaining, hopefully. Come on. Melody 3-4 goes through drums and FX. Beautiful. Okay, let's place those. Then we should have the drum set up. We're at 2 minutes 20. Oh, the additional things here. Also, the open hi-hat doesn't go through the hi-hats don't go through the sidechain channel yet. You have to do that, because there's this... Yeah, there's that kick drum. Beautiful. The chord. Sounds stupid. What I like to do when I work on a sound is loop the section and then work on it while it's looping. We're at 3 minutes almost. Make a detuned saw layer. Lots of voices. Detune. I hope Cubase doesn't crash during this. Yeah! Quick EQing. Yes, okay. Gonna work with that. Sub bass. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna line out the general pattern with this real quick. Ba 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 ba. Well, what are we gonna do? Yeah, I kind of want a melody in there. I want to do a chord. Maybe. Imagining the melodies and all so fast is really hard now. Okay, where's my serum? There we go. We're gonna make a bass with you now. Maybe the fast one over here, the... To be faster, I copy the pattern from the sub. We're at 4 minutes. You go over here. This is already running through the sidechain. Beautiful. Looping you to work on you. Am I allowed to use my self-made serum presets? Heck yes, I am. Just gonna save the project in case it breaks. Just gonna use my self-made little things here. No, not you. Oh god, those are bad. Yeah, let me just maybe use those. Edit it. Yeah, that's what I want, I guess. Yeah, that's good, but since we're using a sub already, this has no effects on it. We gotta EQ it real fast. Good thing we got the search function in Cubase, finally. Oh no, I didn't want you. But yeah, at least I can search now. I couldn't do that in Cubase 5. Okay, because I'm gonna cut the sub, because it's already playing down here. Wonderful. We should also distort this with the Camel Crusher. And maybe add some... And maybe the API real fast. Come on, compress you. Oh, we're at 5 minutes 30. This is gonna be hard. But, okay, next sound. Massive. Come on. Didn't that just open up another massive? Why didn't it... Oh no, yeah, because I clicked the wrong thing. Create a massive. Now we need that melody as a bass up here. Can't I just copy that in here? Da 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 da. Control C, Control V. No, doesn't work. I need to do this, I guess. Yes. Massive, you are going into... No, back. Massive, you go into the basses. You're being looped. We're gonna use a sine wave. We're at 6 minutes 30. I can do this. We're gonna make the basic cooker higher. Maybe with a little bit of attack to make it not that boring. Yeah, maybe even some... that's a little bit much. Maybe, yeah, make it sound like Eptic or something. And in the second half, this is gonna be automated to go down 5 notes. Totally. So I can do read and write, you going down. So in the second half, this does na 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 na. No, it didn't. Why didn't you follow my instructions? Yeah. And then you go. Yeah, we're at 7 minutes 30. I can do this. What does it sound like right now? Then we'd need something like... Yeah! Come on! Yeah, and 8 minutes. We still have time for an arpeggiator. Yes, I know, I didn't post-process this. Maybe I should, since the bass is playing, the sub is playing. I should totally EQ this real quick with the FabFilter Pro Q and remove the sub. Oh yeah, there's no sub playing here yet. Another massive! I opened up another massive because I wanted to add something to the chords. 8 minutes 50! I can do this! A bass layer under the chords. That is very important to me right now. Saw, little bit of white noise, full tube distortion, 9 minutes. The number changing animation on my phone is very mesmerizing. Go through the basses. Why does it... Yeah, it sounds horrible because the sub is playing at the same time. Kind of wanted to get a back and forth between those because the saw bass is so strong it can work without the sub. But we need to EQ it because it's so muddy. Take away a little bit there. 9 minutes 40! Just need to EQ this real quick to make it work. And this is a little bit too loud, needs to be compressed. API. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 2, 1. 10 minutes, stopped. Wah! Okay. Now what do we do? Let's play that. I hope it's not the worst. Beautiful, for 10 minutes. I think that's the best I've ever done. I'm just gonna quit doing music. I can't top this. Yeah, I never did the ARP. I'm sorry. We're gonna do the ARP because for the ARP's sake. I'm very sorry. I need it in my heart. Otherwise, I can't go to sleep today. Damn. That was intense. Okay, let's do the ARP real quick. Something like that. It's just going to be playing all the time, except for that part. It's going through the sidechain. Yeah, this patch would have needed some time. Delay. Also, what I could have done too is adding glitch to this at the right moment. That could have... Yeah, that's much better. I wanted to have this in there. Ah, that's too much. And this could have been sharper, maybe with distortion. Yeah, this is going to the direction that I intended, but yeah. That was a success. Didn't expect it to work so well. But I guess when you just jump at presets, you could make a new Try Your Dawn remix. Yes. Can you say goodbye to me in German? Yeah. Tschüss, JNZB. I stayed up all night remixing this song. Check it out. I'll check it out in a moment. I'm sorry. Any chance you can go over the main melodic bass patch again? Main melodic bass patch? You mean the thing playing during the chords here? It's just a saw wave. It's nothing spectacular. Though, could need some more white noise. Yeah, that's more dirty. J-pop track before it's over. Yeah, those aren't that much real J-pop, because yeah, let me just save that here, because yeah, they have English lyrics, of course, because we work on them over here. And let me just see if I have it here. No, I don't have it in this, but I can just make an empty project and load up the... Should be here somewhere. Let me see. J-pop song, is it that one? It could also be another one, I have to see. How do we call it? She's a Keeper, that was the name. It was for Shiny. Don't I have it here? No, that's another J-pop thing. Yeah, that's just weird. Where do I have it? Can't really remember how I named it, because I already sent them off. It was a briefing, and I sent those off, and I don't have, so I don't. They are in the email and such, but I don't have them saved here right now. I guess. Let me just look through this real quick. No. Nah, not here right now. I am very sorry. The only other J-pop, K-pop kind of thing I did was, what was the name? I'm Into You, yeah, Into You. Is it here? Oh no, damn. Why don't I have the J-pop things here? This is the worst. I don't want to show you that one. Ha! Disappointed too right now. I'm sorry. Will you use this drop that you just made or trash it? I don't know. Maybe it would be good to make a free track out of that. Can you repost the different world work in progress? Yeah, I want to finish it first. Otherwise, everyone has listened to the work in progress, and no one will listen to the full track. I'll finish it. How long are you streaming for? 2 hours, but we are about to reach the end of it. Planet Side 2, yes. What's your favorite preset for Massive? Like a top 5 presets?